Yeah, so, the fake Satan clown show equals 666. It has a lot of overlap in the base ciphers too, with the 132213, triple one, and the 39. Also illusion, also with the 1 and 39. Also like archons, the archons with the 51 also. And archons, human acting, uh, archons, the 39. So there's a lot of overlap here, right? And you see everything equals 666. So it's encoded, right? So human act also has the 1116 human acting. And Yehovah, the tetragrammaton, YHVH equals 1116, which is the Strong's Concordance Bama, meaning high place, from a high place. So, uh, who really knows what's going on? We see here that it's like a kind of a problem solution type of thing, like answer, like answer, like An is like the Sumerian deity, right? Like Anu, An. So yeah, there you go. The answer, you know. So it's like kind of problem solution type of thing. They create the problems so they can bring the solution. Yeah, and solution also has soul, like a SOL, like solution. Like the sun. I don't think there's anything like satanic about like the sun and the moon. Yeah, sun moon also equals 666, by the way. Yeah, so there you go. Sun moon. Also, you see with the 33 with the archons. Yeah, it has a strong overlap with archons. Sun moon. So I don't really think there's anything satanic. That's the thing. It's like labeling something. It's like they just want to like create like a fear-based society, or where everybody's like scared, like out of their minds. You know. So you look at the sun and you like think, oh, that's Horus. That's another thing. Hours, like Horus, hours. So you know, like you rearrange the letters, right? You know. So yeah. Uh, anyways, so I mean, yeah, and that's another thing. It's like we don't really know like the whole like X, like IAX, like archaics, like archon, and then AIX, like that guy's channel. Like apparently this guy thinks we live in like a simulated environment, or like simulacrum or whatever. I mean, yeah, he does say. I mean, who really knows, you know? But the whole X, we see the X thing with the Egyptians, like the pharaohs, they'd like cross their arms, make an X sign. X equals 24, like 24 hours, like Horus, and six. Like there's the rapper XXX Tentacion, like temptation, tentacion, and 18 and the full reduction, like 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18. So we have 60 hours, or no, 60. What was it? How many? No, 60 minutes, right? Yeah. I think 60 minutes. There's got to be something here. 60 minutes equals 666 in Sumerian. 60 is the number of An, the Sumerian god, Anu, An. Uh, so that's something to think of. 60 minutes and 24 hours. All right. So 24 hours. So yeah, let's see here. Hmm. Yeah, I forget. What was it? Yeah, 24 hours. Yeah, in a day, right? Hours. Same thing as Horus. So it's like rearrange the letters, right? So there you go. Mm. Yeah, so 24. I think Kobe he wore the jersey number 24, right? So that's something to think about. Um, so yeah, and it is what it is. Yeah, so 24 hour, maybe. Yeah, I forget the. 24 hours. Yeah, we not 60 minutes, but like 24-hour clock. 24-hour clocks. Yeah, oh, there you go. That equals 888, right? But a 24-hour clock. A 24-hour clock. There you go. Yeah, that equals 666. So 24-hour clock. Yeah, so there you go. And, you know, it is what it is, right? So, you know, we see here a lot of these things, you know, I don't think it's this time, like time, Saturn's the keeper of time. And, like Anu and, MLK, like Malek, is like the same. Malek, MLK equals 60. So that's another thing. 60 is the 60 minutes, right? You know, perfect overlap. So, you know, there you go. And 36 and the 216, right? You know, 6 times 6 equals 36, right? And 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. And the Latin, Jewish cipher Latin. And I've mentioned this in the previous video, you know, Sargon and I think Jewish, you know, equals, has perfect overlap. So, I mean, there's some theories as to what the pre-Sargonic, you know, Sumeria or Sumer was like. We just don't know. I mean, you know, could have been all the same, you know. It's like, I don't really think, who really knows what people practice. These are like, you know, it's like they were throwing people into the fire, and I think like a lot of people were like, you know, didn't like that. It's like, why would somebody want to sacrifice their child to, you know, Molech? You know, Kronos, he eats his own children, right? You know, it's like it's that type of thing. It's like, so they create like the best way to, you know, to is to control the opposition, right? So that's why, you know, they created Egypt and Judaism and Christianity and everything, and even Islam. It's controlled opposition. Yeah, it's the best way is to control the opposition and, you know, be judges, right? And, you know, it's all controlled and contrived from the beginning. It's the gate kept by a bunch of Levites and, you know, some other, you know, people in their cabal. You know, it's the same mystery school magic. It's the same people that have been lying to us the entire time. It's a script. And of course, script and matrix have overlap, right? So, you know, there you go. Script and matrix, right? It's just a script. You know, mater X. That's another thing with the matrix, mater X. It basically just means mater X. You know, mother X, right? So, you know, yeah, the mater X here, you know, so mater X, like Horus, yeah, you see there, so, uh, yeah, mater X, Horus ritual, also, so, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, this X symbolism, there's all this like Planet X, Nibiru stuff. Like, we don't really know. I mean, let me type in Nibiru here. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I mean, apparently Nibiru, I'm trying to think. In the Latin cipher, let's see here. Nibiru. Yeah, I mean, Nibiru, let's type in like Osiris. Yeah, I mean, that's some overlap here. Osiris, yeah. And also here is like Demiurge. It's the 340 and the Nibiru is interesting find. Demiurge. You know, you see here with the 44 Nibiru Demiurge, and also the Latin 340. Right, so it's also in standard it equals the same thing. Demiurge and Nibiru. So I mean, maybe it's all just encoded on purpose. Like we don't really know. I mentioned in the previous video, Demi-Urgos, the it was a triple six and 51, which also ties in with what was it, the archons and illusion, Demi-Urgos and archons, like the archons. So that's interesting. So yeah, with the 51, 48, and 111. Yeah, so this is some interesting stuff. Um, what's actually like going on. I mean, there's like a group of deities or entities, and I think there's enough visual proof. I mean, people who do DMT, see these entities or whatever. They're spinning their crystal balls or whatever, and these kind of alien-looking like entities. Yeah, that could be what we're dealing with, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe apparently there's some good entities and some bad entities. So like who really knows? So I don't think all of these aliens or entities are evil. That's just it's pretty unfair to say that. I don't think they're all like evil or whatever, but who knows? There are a group of controllers out there that are causing all this pain and suffering. There's some type of like cabal of people or something. Controllers. Controller like that also equals like 138, like the phoenix. Every 138 years, there's like a reset or something. So controller. Yeah. So I think it is what it is. It ties in with the 51 here. Um, yeah, controller. I mean, they're just trying to control, right? It is what it is. It's like, that's just what they do. Clown show, yeah, controller and clown show. Also, the 132. It's like they're just putting on. And a lot of times, like, people see, like, jesters when they do DMT, so, yeah, like, these groups of jesters, or, like, circus clowns or something. So, like, jesters. Let's see. Yeah, that ties in with Saturn. Apparently, jesters. You type in Saturn. Yeah. And yeah, Jester's Saturn. You see, there's decent amount of overlap. 24, 42. It's a reflection, right? And you see with the 69, 96. That's a reflection. And 93. So that's another thing, right? So that's interesting. And then here we have Angel and Saturn. Basically, almost perfect overlap here. So this is more interesting stuff. Uh, so yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to cover in this video, but I think that's about it. I mean, just some things to look at. An angel machine, I think, equals 666, or angel machines. So it's another thing. Angel machines. Also, there's the 144. We see like the 144 a lot in these, whatever, So, yeah. I mean, what else is there? Yeah, the fake Satan, angel machines. That's interesting. The fake Satan. It's like we don't really know. I mean, what's going on here? I mean, this could all just be an illusion and some type of test or something. But that's pretty sick if there's so much suffering going on. I mean, like, what's happening in this realm is just, that's kind of what we have to try and figure out is, like, what's actually happening in this realm. Like, why is this realm so corrupt? Or, like, why is this realm so unstable? Like, what's causing this, like, instability and why is this like realm like so scary or whatever. So yeah, these are the questions we have to ask ourselves, like, oh yeah. All right, I'll just leave it there. See ya.